let's figure out how to get your credit report. I am going to walk you through step by step using the website annualcreditreport.com. Now, this is what the page should look like. Yes, there is a lot of noise on this page, but this is absolutely what the page should look like. If it doesn't look like this, you're on the wrong site. Don't use that one. Use this annualcreditreport.com. All right, so let's go through this process. This next page is going to tell you what the process looks like. So, number 1, fill out a form. Number 2, pick the reports you want. Number 3, verify your ID. Let's do it. Here's what the form should look like when you're going to fill out the request for your credit report. Most of this stuff should be top of mind. You don't have to go look it up. The only thing I will warn you about is it's going to ask for your addresses for the last 2 years. So if you've moved a handful of times, be sure and have that ready before you start filling out this form. After the form has been filled out, it's going to ask you to how many credit reports you want to request. It'll give you the option of Transunion, Equifax, or Experian. You can click one, you can click all 3. Here's my recommendation. Only pick one credit report, and this is why. You get one credit report from each of these reporting agencies one time per year. That's it. So if you pull this now and you think you might need a credit report later this year, you're gonna want to have access to those credit reports that you haven't run yet. So just do one at a time for now. The only thing I will suggest is if you find an error on the credit report that you've run, you might want to run a second one to find out if it's a reporting error that you need to dispute, which we'll talk about later, or if it's consistent between your reports and maybe you forgot about making that payment a couple of years ago. To show you guys what this looks like, I picked the Transunion report. Now, some version of identity verification is going to come up here. This one asks for my email address and phone number. I put those in and it sends me a text message to confirm, with a 6-digit code. That's how Transunion is going to verify your identity. When I ran the Experian report a few minutes earlier, it verified my identity by asking a series of questions. It asked about my former employer, about a previous address that I had lived at, and about an account that I had on my credit history. So some of those questions are going to be difficult to answer, just being honest with you. They may ask about an account number that you don't have access to anymore. So it can be a bit of a challenge, but if that happens, you might want to just go back and pick a different credit report. All right, I have verified my identity and now I have access to my credit report. This screen is specific to Transunion because again, that's what we're using for this example. They're all going to look a little different. So what we need to focus on, the number one most important thing, you have got to save or print this right away. If you navigate away from this page, you're not going to have access to this credit report that you just ran. And like I said, you can only do this once a year. So if you lose it, it's gone. Save and print my report. That is what you were looking for on this page. Ignore everything. I know it's going to be tempting to scroll through. Just wait, save it, then you can take a look at what is actually on the report. I'm also going to bring this up. When you look at the report that they generate for you, it's not usually going to have a credit score associated with that. They offer that up here separately. So if you are interested in what that score is, be sure and click on the right thing on the page to find out that information. But again, today we're focusing on the report itself. When you get ready to print the report, a screen should pop up if you're using Google Chrome or some version of that on a computer, where it will allow you to save this as a PDF. Again, that's always going to be my preference, is to do the electronic saving, because then you can email it to yourself. You have access to it, and you can always go back to this credit report. The one thing you want to be really careful of, you can see how much personal information I have redacted here. You want to make very sure that if you're on a public computer, that no one else has access to this report, because there is a lot of private information. So we're always watching out for our identities and making sure that's protected. All right, y'all, just one more bonus tip for you. After you have your credit report, If you see something on there that you would like to dispute, there's going to be a couple of ways to do that. First, some of the credit reporting agencies, at least Transunion, which is the one we're using, is going to have this magic line here that says start a dispute request online. It's probably going to take you right to that Transunion website where you can dispute that any misinformation that appears on your credit report. The other option is going through the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau website. I'm going to link it right in this video so you can see how to do that. It goes through step by step and even provides you with a template of a letter that you can send to them. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video has been really helpful for you. Be sure and like and subscribe for more helpful tips.